There are moments in life when the world seems to grip you in a vice, where every step you take seems to lead you further from the light. It's a place where you feel like you've hit rock bottom, somewhere you never imagined you'd end up. But let me tell you something, my friend. This is not the end. It's just a passage, a phase, a transformation preparing you for something new. When you hit rock bottom, you feel alone. It seems like the universe has turned its back on you, like your strength has run dry, like there's no way out. That's natural. It's human. But rock bottom isn't really the end. It's a pause, a place to stop and look within, to understand who you truly are, to make peace with yourself. And let me tell you this, everything you've been through, everything that has led you here, is preparing you for the moment when you decide to rise again. There's a moment, when you have to accept the reality of pain. And I'm not talking about the pain that brings you to your knees, asking, why me? I'm talking about the pain that reminds you that you're alive, that you're breathing, feeling, fighting. Pain isn't really the enemy. It's a teacher, showing you the beauty that lies beyond the storm. Accept this pain. Look it in the eye, but don't let it consume you. Because when you stop running from pain, when you stop fighting it, something incredible happens. A new strength begins to grow within you. A strength that knows no bounds. A strength that blooms silently, like a flower blossoming in the heart of winter. Life sometimes forces you to stop, but it's never a true halt. It's simply an invitation to look closer. And when you begin to see pain for what it truly is, something extraordinary happens. You find freedom. Freedom doesn't mean forgetting or escaping. Freedom means making space within yourself for something greater, something that comes from the heart, from the desire to begin again. And the most incredible thing, the most extraordinary of all, is that you have the power to start over every single day. Every day, every moment, you have the chance to rebuild yourself, like a stone that, after enduring countless blows, becomes stronger, more radiant. When you hit rock bottom, you feel small. It seems like life is playing a cruel joke, that everything is too difficult to face. But remember, difficulty is not a sign of weakness. It's a disguised opportunity, an opportunity to grow, to rediscover yourself. So, the next step is this. Take responsibility for being yourself. Not for others, not for the expectations imposed on you, but for what you feel deep in your heart. Being yourself is the most revolutionary act you can make. It's easy to be overwhelmed by pain and fear. It's easy to think you'll never make it, that there's no way out. But I'll tell you this, every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward your freedom. You don't need to make a giant leap. Just move one small foot forward each day. Find that spark of courage that gets you out of bed, even when it feels impossible. And when you start moving, even slowly, your energy shifts. The world around you begins to change. Change starts within you. If you're going through a tough time, if you feel the weight crushing you, there's nothing wrong with pausing. Pausing isn't giving up. Pausing is a moment of reflection, a time to look within and decide what to do next. And when you're ready to move forward, remember you don't have to do it alone. There are always people who care about you, who are ready to support you, even when it doesn't seem like it. And you, when the time comes, will be able to offer that same support to someone else. But to begin rebuilding, it's essential to stay true to yourself. The world has so many expectations of you, so many ideas about who you should be, how you should live. But the truth is, no one knows better than you how to be yourself. Don't let anyone tell you who you should become. Make your imperfections your strength. Wear your scars like badges of honor, marks of battles fought and won, signs of growth. Life, my friend, is full of ups and downs, joys and sorrows. And when you hit rock bottom, it can feel like nothing makes sense anymore. But I promise you, every single moment, every step, every breath is leading you to something extraordinary. Beauty hides in the smallest things, a laugh, a hug, a sunset. And when you start to see that beauty, even in the simplest things, something inside you changes. you'll feel lighter, more open, more ready to embrace life. Because life isn't just made of perfect moments. It's made of imperfect ones, of moments when you feel broken, and in those very moments, you find yourself stronger than ever. Trust the process. You don't need to know how it will end. You don't need all the answers. You don't need to know every step you'll take. But what you do need is to believe that every small choice you make, every little gesture you do for yourself is leading you exactly where you need to be. And when you arrive somewhere unexpected, you'll discover a new version of yourself, more complete, stronger, more aware. Every time you fall, you have the chance to rise. Every time the world seems to collapse, remember it's in the chaos that the possibility to rebuild is born. Every time you think you can't go on, remember it's only the beginning of a new phase, of a new growth. Your story isn't over. It's just beginning. And if today you feel down, if today you think you can't make it, remember one thing: your strength is within you. Your light is brighter than you think. The future is in your hands. And you, my friend, have already taken the first step. Now, keep walking, keep believing, because the best is yet to come.